Hi, I'm Randy Griffin, Vice President of Sales with Marriott International. Please enjoy the following video featuring industry experts talking about topics and tips to help the meeting planner.
Our attendees are very tech savvy. Imagine being with the Online News Association, and one of the things that is most important to us is obviously the internet and the Wi-Fi. And one of the first things that we do is we check with the bandwidth, work with the hotel and our CSM manager to making sure that they'll have the bandwidth that we need, because since our members are that techie, they will literally have their phone with them, their iPad with them, and their laptop, and probably using it all at the same time. You really have to work, in terms of learning about the bandwidth and the Wi-Fi, coming to events like Connect and educating yourself with that is good, but also really work with the supplier partners, with whoever you're working with, because they're really there to be a help. Last year was my first year full-time with my organization, and so our AV person was able to tell us exactly how much bandwidth we're using. So when we went to look for our conference location for next year, we really had a report and we could see how much usage that we're using, and we used a lot. So technology, because of the membership of our organization and we have tech folks, we have to be super creative in terms of what we're doing, because our folks like to experiment. So one of the things now that's hot in the industry is really working with people to engage them through online technology. So one of the things that we've used is a tool called Branch, and before we did our conference planning, Branch was a system where we were able to throw out different topics and different questions to attendees, and they were able to comment on threads about how they felt about this particular session program or future ideas we had, and it connected through their Twitter account. So it was a good way to engage attendees with a new tool that they got to play with. Well, luckily, with being with the Online News Association, we have a super tech savvy group, so we have the luxury of going to our membership. But for groups that don't have that luxury, since it is the internet, there's a lot of places out there. There's clearly always in every staff a really super tech digital focused person. They may not be in the meetings industry, but it's always good to check with your fellow colleagues, because there's always somebody that's using a new tool in every organization. So one, you can see what you have internally. I think for us, we work with a strong digital media team. We have a great digital director and social media manager, and they try to stay on top of all the industry trends. And the best thing with social media is just try it and see. You don't have anything to lose with it. So with our conference, we actually have our help desk is through Twitter. It's a chance for attendees, if they're having an issue, they may just need to know where a room is, the speaker the AV may not be working in his room. We have a help desk on Twitter where people can respond to a specific hashtag, and that's where they can get their questions answered in real time. I think the hot thing right now with technology, which everyone doesn't have the resources to do, but geolocation is huge in terms of connecting with people, the ability to see your fellow attendees check in a certain room where they're at, or this connectivity piece about engaging people on site. I think a lot of people feared that technology was going to take away the advantages of in-person meetings, but really it's enhanced that, and people are looking forward to that. From going to conferences like these, I think a lot of people are intimidated by technology, but really you start with a basic level. If you just have that overall curiosity and just dive in, I think it's not as scary as what people think it is.